Now listen.
Hey yo, what up? It's Trip, MachineMasters.com. Some of you guys obviously know the Akai 1.8 update for the MPC software is about to release anytime now. We're expecting it in February. And with that said, as a privileged member of the Akai MPC QA team, I get to test alpha and beta releases of the software. So I wanted to take some time out to show you a couple of my favorite features that are going to be included in the 1.8 update. So without further ado, let's get right in it. First and foremost, Scrub is definitely one of my favorite new additions in the 1.8 software. You know, as a MPC user over the years, we've gotten used to having to tap a pad while we're adjusting the start or the end point. For me, the addition of Scrub affords me the ability to know where I am in the audio file without having to do that, without having to tap the pad multiple times. So yeah, I'm still going to do that when I'm finally adjusting the start and end point of my sample, but in the very beginning when I'm looking to trim something out, Scrub is a huge help. So like right here on the screen, we can see I've got this breakbeat loaded up, and it's actually got 3 different loops in the file. So say I quickly want to scrub through that and listen to where I am. I can do that one of a couple of ways. I can either use QLink 15 on the hardware or adjust it right here on the software, and it's going to scrub through the sample in real time. And I have that audible cue of knowing where I am in the audio file. The other way I can do it is if I use the hardware, I can either highlight the start field and turn the data wheel and scrub through that way, or I can use the end field and scrub through that way. So let's say I want to pinpoint this area right here. I can do so real quickly, but I get to hear the file while I'm doing that. So that's just definitely a huge improvement for me. I like being able to hear where I am in the file as I'm moving through it with the data wheel or with the cue or whatever. So I hope you guys enjoy that. I know I do. I know it definitely helps speed things up for me. So moving on to the second feature that is a huge improvement for me is obviously non-destructive convert and non-destructive chop. But rather than getting into the details of that, I'm going to show you one way that I use NDC to make it easier to play with and adjust Rex files and files that I created in Recycle, where I added hit points and such. So here I have a string loop or a string sample that I've had for a while. It's a Rex file, and at some point I put Rex hit points on it and never probably use it after that, and it's sitting in this folder waiting to be used. So previously, the way I would do this in Recycle is obviously I'd add my hit points and then I would export it destructively. Now, instead of having to do that, I can literally put hit points on something or take Rex files that I already have in existence and drag those in. Let's go ahead and select it. And now if I come over here while I'm in manual chop mode and I change my slice from all to 1 so that I highlight the first slice, we can see where the slices that I created in Recycle located in this file. So now I can use the pads to audition these. Now when I'm ready to convert this, at this point I could adjust these slices if I want and maybe change them up a little bit from where I had them in Recycle. But nonetheless, when I'm done and I'm ready to actually use these in a program, rather than having to destructively convert this to a program, which of course you can still do, I now have the option to create a new program non-destructively. So I would simply, with this highlighted, hit new program. I'm going to create a new program using slices and non-destructive slice. I'm going to click do it. And now when I come, you can see the program right here is created. So if I just double click this, it takes me back to main mode, and here is my NDC program. And when we go to samples, you can see there's no individual chops. This to me is huge. Not only does it save a bunch of hard drive space, but I don't have to deal with individual pieces. And there's other benefits in addition to that. Like now that I have my slices laid out on pads non-destructively, I can come into program edit and manipulate these even further. So let's say if I want this pad 2 to be the same as pad 3, I can literally come to pad 2, come over here to the slice number and change it to whichever slice I want. Alright, so now I've got pad 2 is slice 3 and pad 3 is slice 3. And maybe I'll take pad 3 and have this one go in reverse. So now I got one forward, one reverse, and like the sky's the limit here, man. Like the options of what you can do and how crazy you can get with assigning different slices without everything being destructively chopped pieces of audio. This just opens the doors, in my opinion. And now obviously, if you've got a bunch of Rex files like I do, you can definitely see the strength in this feature. So, but nonetheless, Scrub and being able to use recycle files and Rex files in that way, definitely huge for me. Definitely going to help save me some time, and I hope it does the same for you guys. But yeah, the 1.8 update is soon to be upon us, so you know, just stay patient. It'll be here anytime now, and I hope you guys enjoy using 1.8. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.